what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail reaction. Today we have White Knight as requested by Genetic Savior. Muddy Axolotl actually did get more likes on their comment in the last section, but also I have already heard that song because I've already recorded a reaction and working on an analysis for the animation that's from. So I guess look forward to all of that when it gets done. It should be about another week to week and a half or so by the time I get all of that actually finished up, but I'm going to be listening to this one as a result for today, so hopefully you all enjoy, and without further ado, let's go! Ooh, it's poppy. A little bit funky. Yeah, it is.
I want you to show me your fantasy. No past and no future. That's what I need.
Great vocal tone.
We'll wait and see.
Great processing on the vocals too. Really nice doubling, especially on the vocals.
Take me away. Oh, be my savior. Take me away. Take me away.
Ooh. Oh, it's minimal. I was expecting a much more explosive drop there.
There's nothing else left for me to do. Going to the other side. I don't wanna be
There's what I was expecting. I love that minimalist thing though. That was really cool.
Left for me to lose. Heading to the other side.
This has really nice production.
Just be my savior, take me away.
God, the vocal layering. Great effects passes too. It's just so crispy, clean, and clear.
Let me wait forever in your life.
Oh man, this is super fun. So this was just across the board really fun. However, I did notice something in the lyrics that makes me feel like this is one of those songs where it's presented as this upbeat, bubbly mood, but has like a deeper, darker meaning, and that's the mention that they have no one left to lose, so like then take them to the other side. So it's like, I don't know if they're getting to the death point of that with the whole take them to the other side part, but the whole no one left to lose thing is already alluding to like a dark backstory. So that's pretty par for the course in these games. They love to do that. They love to have the upbeat song with like, oh, by the way, depression, just in case you forgot. And I'm obviously very aware of that, or I wouldn't have brought it up, but otherwise the production is what I'm here to talk about, and they did a brilliant job on everything about this song. The vocal production especially is just so insanely clean. I've heard some really good vocal production recently, but the doubling up on the voices, having two copies of the same voice line for a lot of the song, not even doing harmonies, but like staying on the same melody, is a very distinct sound, and I like that they did that here. It kept the singer very present in the mix. Everything felt just panned off, like just to the sides to make it feel wide enough in the ears. And with everything else that's going on, it was a very bright, energetic song in general, and the mix was matching that energy, so it just sounded really, really good. In a lot of ways, it actually reminded me of the production for The Weeknd, the artist The Weeknd. Just certain qualities about it felt very familiar in that way. I think there might be some sort of like hybrid of like vintage and modern approach that this person was doing that they also like to do to get that like 80s, you know, retro aesthetic in there. It's still very much a modern pop song, but at the same time, there's a quality that feels a little bit more dated to it, but it's also a very good feeling. It's not like an, oh, ew, that sounds gross. It's a very much a nostalgic feel that comes with this sort of sound, and I feel like that might have something to do with it. Maybe things are mixed more in favor to the tubed degree rather than the more modern degree of mixing and everything being digital, so something a little bit more analog. That could be very much the case, or it's just the fact that it was very rooted in funk and R&B, and that's also a factor, and that's also something that The Weeknd likes to do, so maybe there's something with all of that. But in general, this is just a blast of a song, regardless of what the dark undertone of the lyrics may be. I'm not sure how deep that rabbit hole may go, but I love how this sounds. It's just a great production. Like, how else do I say that, right? Like, there's a little bit of extra fun in the production of the percussion, especially with what I think might have been a woodblock sample in there. I'm not entirely sure. It could have just been a knocking of some sort. It could have been sampled from anything, but I like that. It's a nice little texture that kind of keeps your ear present in the moment where it could have just been a standard beat. Those changes really matter. Like, if you're looking to keep people invested in your song while you're producing and you're listening back, you're like looping it through, like something just doesn't feel right, throw a sample in, either a percussive one or do some vocal chopping, like anything that would just change the monotony of a basic beat. When you're producing a dance beat, a 4/4 standard, you know, just 1 2 3 4, it gets boring after a while. There has to be a little bit of liveliness tossed in to be able to keep people interested. That's what keeps people on the dance floor. That little unique quality, that change that you make might be the difference of people going, oh, I guess that's a fine song, or it's like, hell yeah, that's a banger. And that's the sort of quality that was happening here. That little piece of percussion, just that alone, not to mention everything else, because that all was great too, but that little bit, that woodblock or whatever it was, could have changed this song entirely. Had that not been there, I don't know if I would be this excited about the song, if I would be talking this positively. Those tiny details can make such a big difference. You just don't think about them until they're gone or they've never been there, and then you realize something's been missing and something should be there. And that's the thing you have to play with when you're producing songs, is you have to get that balance right, otherwise people are going to leave. You know, it's just such a fine line to walk, but they did a great job here. Production top down, really bright, very crisp in the high ends, not too much in the lows, very present in general. It just sits in the front of your ears. There's nothing about it that felt too muddy. None of the instruments were sitting too far in the basement and just kind of taking up space down there. Nothing was really crossing over with anything else, and that's one of the core factors for me when it comes to production quality, is, are the instruments distinct? Do they blend together well, but also not so well that it ends up becoming just this mud underneath that nothing sounds good in? You have to really strike that balance, and they did a great job with this, using that full frequency scope to be able to do that. But I've been yapping about this one for a hot minute, so I think I'll call it here. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you have something else you want me to get to, by all means, drop it in the comments below, and I will do my best as always. Otherwise, if you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, much like that animation analysis that'll be coming in about a week and a half, then you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!